Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Hot Stuff, an award-winning talk show where the conversations are always hot and the tea scalding. I'm AJ Cover alongside Drew Best, as well as the best host on UWW TV, Jessica and Jillian. And for this week's episode, it's a Hot Stuff x UWW TV sports crossover. For our first topic today, we'll be discussing crazy fashion trends. We have done the best versus worst fashion trends, but now we are talking about big red boots.
Big red boots.
Big red boots. I love the boots. I wouldn't wear them, but I love them on other people.
I love the energy. I like seeing it in pictures. It's like the purses that look like the cartoon purses that were really popular like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I want to dress like I'm in a cartoon. I want to dress like I'm Daisy Duck, and these boots will let me do that.
Polly Pocket is typing. It's outstanding.
Apparently so, but does everybody else in New York. Every time I see people sitting courtside or just walking around, I'll just see pictures of just famous people wearing these boots. And it looks ridiculous on them, but you'll see pretty much anybody wearing this type of stuff, which is kind of crazy. And we've been seeing it with hats too. We've been seeing a lot of people wearing just huge hats everywhere. They're like Doug Dimmadome type of stuff. It's really interesting, and I'm surprised that it's really becoming a thing.
Yeah, I'd say so too. I seen a worker at Foot Locker actually in Milwaukee wear a pair, and I just thought to myself, that's got to be so uncomfortable. Like, it looks really cool, but me personally, I just feel like it'd be so uncomfortable. There has to be like memory foam or something in them.
They've made them into the Midwest. I didn't think they actually were.
They're traveling.
Yes.
They're
no.
everywhere.
They're like a disease that is spread.
Who's patient zero? I need to talk.
I'm so surprised every year with new fashion trends that come out, because it gets crazier every single time, and we see that at like some of the biggest events. We see it at the Met Gala, we see it at, like at the Oscars. It's so crazy, and I hope the boots make it next year to the gala.
They're so impractical, but they're so funny to look at. I want to know if they've got like the Dr. Scholl's gel inserts inside it. I just want to try one on. Like, I remember a while ago, they were really popular. They were like UGG boots that were like thigh high. And I always thought they were really funny to look at, but I couldn't like understand why people would wear them. You'd get so sweaty. And I feel like those big rubber boots.
The sweat
in my thigh-high UGG
boot.
I think it'd be awful. And I feel like these big red boots don't breathe very well. And I'm just very concerned.
The UGG boots are furry too.
Yeah.
So they're going that would be the worst. But I think it's just like these boots, I think, are a testament to how far people will go to look ridiculous in public. And I think I like seeing how far we'll go.
Yeah, I think like the line between something ugly and something chuggy is something that's like very easy to cross. And especially with things like the Met Gala, seeing something that's just ugly showing up, and all of a sudden it's like the biggest, hottest thing ever, and you see like replications of it throughout like the fashion industry. I think it's all very like, I don't know, it's up for interpretation whenever things show up. It depends which celebrity's wearing them, where you see them, and then all of a sudden it's the coolest thing ever. So I'm like, Polly Pocket did it first.
Yeah.
Polly Pocket, Bratz dolls, outstanding. And I think it's really funny seeing it at like celebrity gatherings and stuff like that, because then it's like suddenly I don't know how to say this, normal person wants a pair.
Do you guys know chuggy?
Do you know what chuggy means?
Do you know chuggy?
I do not. No.
Jinx.
Chuggy is like cringe in a way.
Like ironically cringe, like
Yeah.
you're aware that it's cringe and you do it anyways.
Yeah.
Something that is tacky, but because you're doing it on purpose and you're aware that it's tacky, it's good.
Well, call me Mr. Chuggy then, because I'd totally wear these big red boots.
Really? I
Call
don't
me
even know
Mr.
where you would
Chuggy.
find them. Honestly, like what store exactly?
Foot Locker,
Foot
apparently.
Locker,
I guess, right?
Well, the other thing is I've heard that it's a two-man job to take off these big red boots.
Oh.
So
We didn't
that
even
could
think-
definitely be
You
a
guys
problem.
should hang out and work on it.
Maybe we will.
We didn't even think about logistics for these boots, man. Well, that's all we have for right now. We'll be right back after commercial for our next topic, the hottest quarterback, right here on Hot Stuff.
What does it mean to be a Warhawk?
It means allowing myself to dream big and think outside the box.
Pushing the limits of what I think is possible.
Seeing ideas through from start to finish.
Collaborating with professors and peers.
And seizing opportunities in the community to put my knowledge to use.
I'm studying abroad,
learning another language,
and listening to the stories of others.
I'm making lifelong friends and fearlessly sharing my gifts with the world.
As a Warhawk, I stay balanced,
take great care of myself,
and get out of my comfort zone.
I refuse to let the past determine my future.
and I'm taking confident steps in the directions of my dreams.
Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
And other times it couldn't be more exciting.
But I will keep my goals in mind
and never quit.
Because
That's the Warhawk way.
The UW Whitewater Bookstore is your one-stop shop for apparel, textbooks, and technology. Stop in for a wide selection of gifts from our alumni, family, and name brand sections. Need to purchase or rent a textbook? Head downstairs to Textbook Services. Check out our new custom shop and create personalized apparel for your organization. Need a charger, laptop, or headphones? Our new technology section has everything you might need. For more information and bookstore hours, visit uwwhitewaterbookstore.com.
Welcome to the Anderson Library, a destination that offers many things to students and other people.
At the library, there's a whole host of resources that you have. Support for your academics in terms of books, databases, other resources, that streaming videos that you're going to use for classes.
And we do pet therapy once a week, alternating Mondays and Tuesdays. So that is something that any and all students, staff, and community members can come in and join us for.
Well, on the main floor of the library, we have a big chess set, so that's pretty popular to have students come in, play chess. People get really into it. You can reserve a study room, or if it's just you're looking for something fun to do on the weekend, you can come check out our video games or our board games.
You can also come check out and get a snack at their cafe. There is plenty of things to do at the Anderson Library besides just studying. For more information about the library's events and other topics, go to uw.edu/library.
Are you bored on campus? Then come down to Warhawk Alley in the University Center. We have everything you need to take a break from your studies and have a great time. So come blow off some steam with our air hockey, darts, foosball, video games, 8 top-of-the-line Brunswick pool tables, and our 10-lane bowling alley. We have nightly specials, blacklight bowling, tournaments, and tons of chances to win prizes. For more information or to set up a reservation, call Warhawk Alley at 262-472-5681.
Welcome back to Hot Stuff. Our next topic is, who is the hottest NFL quarterback?
So many options.
I think we should send that to the guys right away. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Well, my pick personally is Joe Shiesty, Mr. Joe Burrow, over at he plays for the Cincinnati Bengals. I just think he's personally the hottest quarterback in all football. You see the outfits that he shows up with, the glasses that he's always got on. He's always got on sunglasses, even if it's not sunny out. So I think it just adds to his persona, honestly.
I've heard that sunglasses, when it's not sunny out, is kind of ick.
I have to agree, though. I like Joe Burrow. He's a cat guy, and that's a big deal for me. He's also like a nerd. Every time he gets interviewed, they're like, "How's it going, Joe?" And he talks about like random space podcasts he's listening to. I like it. He works for me.
A man of substance.
A man of quality.
A man of quality.
I have a hard time calling him number one, though. He's not quite. He doesn't have like the final push for me.
What would be the final push for you?
The final push. I was gonna try and avoid saying this, but Jimmy Garoppolo is kind of the hot topic here, and that's kind of just with everybody. That's a general synopsis of what a lot of NFL fans believe right now.
I've heard that. I've heard him called the Italian Stallion. So
I don't ever want to hear that again. Oh my God.
I mean, Italians tend to be hotter, but honestly, I'd make the argument he might not even be the hottest quarterback on his team.
Who's the hottest quarterback on his team?
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
That
dude's forehead is like facing the ceiling wherever he goes.
That's fair. I don't know. I guess I like his hair a lot.
He looks like he's 30 and he's 23. That's not a fair statement.
How big is the forehead, though?
It's not as big as Kyler Murray's, but it's a pretty big forehead. And he's only been in the NFL for a few years, and he's already looking like a veteran. And he gets hurt all the time. That's not very hot.
It's not hot.
His play is not hot. We'll just say that. He was not that impressive before he got injured. Jimmy Garoppolo has definitely had a better career, but I don't think we're talking about his career, so.
We aren't. We're talking about objective hotness.
Yeah.
Jillian,
objective
what
hotness
about
in
you?
terms of like money-wise, Tom Brady, he just got hotter the richer he got.
That's
'Cause
true.
When he came into the NFL and
So you're about the money. You're about the money. I see it.
I would be too.
I see it.
I would be too.
I think Tom Brady has had gua sha done.
Well, Giselle wasn't about
Where
the money,
did the
apparently,
cheekbones
so-
come from?
Implants.
Giselle was not about the money, at least not enough.
Well, maybe she was. That's why she divorced him.
Maybe she was more about the family and Tom Brady wasn't. Maybe Tom Brady was just too hot for her or something. I don't know.
Well,
I don't think we can say Tom Brady was too hot for Giselle.
I really don't think we can say that. Kind of fumbled there. Look, I learned that word. Sports.
Fumble, see?
Fumble.
There you go.
All right, there's that connection.
You're welcome.
Well, our next topic is the 2023 Met Gala. Is it in style to not be able to walk up the stairs properly at the gala? I know I've heard before the gala, there was like a dress Kim Kardashian wore where she couldn't walk upstairs and they had to help her like lift her up the stairs. So I think this is a trend that we've been seeing for a while now.
Well, I think it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I was paying attention to it, and there's just so many people who just have this ridiculous problem with getting up the stairs to the gala, one of the biggest fashion events of the year. Like Janelle Monáe, she had to lift her dress all the way up pretty much, and just to like walk up the stairs. Even Bad Bunny had a tail yesterday, and he was kind of just carrying the rest of his outfit up the stairs. And again, it's a huge event and you got to stand out, but I don't know if you have to like cut off your motion for your legs for that.
This just in, Jason Derulo is falling down the stairs at the Met Gala. No, I agree. I know the whole thing is it's a costume gala. So, and it's to like raise money for the Costume Foundation in New York. So like people are supposed to wear ridiculous things, but it doesn't always provide the best range of motion.
Jared Leto.
Maybe they should implement the ramp instead of stairs. I think that would be a better idea because clearly some of these people act like they're in wheelchairs. I don't know what's going on.
Write that down.
Yeah, tweet at the Met Gala. I think you should replace the stairs with a ramp. But then imagine if someone like shows, I don't know why they do this, but what if they show up in Heelys?
Yeah.
And then
if
they
they show up in
Heelys.
Heelys, that would make the gala even better, honestly.
What if they
just see the celebrities zoom by?
Imagine like the Lil Nas X outfit that he had on yesterday, and just imagine the Heelys. That would be just the cherry on top of the cake.
10 times better.
What if they don't get traction on the ramp?
What if they slip?
What if they slide
What if it's
backwards?
slippy?
Is that what you're asking?
I think that
slippy.
look even cooler.
What if
in my
there's
opinion? I mean, imagine going
The
backwards.
celebrities have to crawl
Right?
up the ramp and fight for their spot at the top.
Hey,
Oh.
that's
They grease it up, slip and slide.
Maybe Kim K sees Kanye at the top and says, "Nah, I'm out in Heelys all the way back to the limo."
You know what? That's some tea. That's some tea right there.
That's a show.
That's a show.
That's
I'd watch
scalding.
that. Live streamed on Patreon. You get to watch the celebrities slide down the ramp at the Met Gala.
I'm surprised they haven't gotten the big red boots there.
I think
Right?
we
I'm
need to
very
address
surprised.
the elephant in the room with the Met Gala, or should I say it, the cockroach.
Oh.
The cockroach that was murdered at the Met Gala? There was a murder at the Met Gala. Did anyone else see that?
I did not hear of it, no.
There was a cockroach crawling around. They tried to stomp on it. First of all, whoever tried to stomp on it missed
Mean.
completely. Super embarrassing. Super mean. Imagine if that was a celebrity in a really good costume.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you got to get some athletes there. You got to have someone with good footwork. You got to be able to
For
set
bug
out the
control?
situations.
Bob's
we
Bugs
need
be
Joe
gone
Shiesty.
over here?
We need Joe Shiesty there. That's what we
Get a
need.
kickball champion and just kind of get Ronaldo there. Ronaldo's a hot topic. He's the hottest soccer player. I'll give him that.
Well, that's all we have for right now, but we will be right back after commercial for our next topic, the best NBA jerseys here on Hot Stuff.
We'd love to show you what it's like to be a Warhawk.
Come on!
Don't miss out on your chance to be a Warhawk.
At UW Whitewater.
You belong here.
The PB Poorman Pride Center is the place to go for LGBTQ+ resources, information, and community. Located in the Warhawk Connection Center, while there, you can meet people like Mia.
And I serve Impact as president this fall, as well as working for the Pride Center. Impact is our queer LGBTQ+ and ally organization on campus. We meet once a week, and we do a lot of social events as well as education events.
It feels like I'm way more accepted here than when I was in high school. It is like a really big family.
Along with acceptance, in the Pride Center you can find a little library, a clothing closet, and a satellite location of the Warhawk Food Pantry.
It just feels like a home to me. You know, it feels like my home away from home, and there's such a community here that is so wonderful and full of joy.
For more information, follow the Pride Center on Instagram at UWW_PRC.
Crew is a faith-based organization for UW-Whitewater students. Their mission? To create an inclusive Christian community for students looking to explore or grow their faiths.
For me specifically, it's been amazing to just have people to walk alongside with my Christian journey on.
They always say to go and experience new things while you're at college, and I think this is just another one of those things that you should experience.
Crew welcomes all students and is held at Summers Auditorium on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Come join our crew.
Welcome to Jitters Coffee House. Located on the first floor of the Wells Towers, Jitters is a student-run coffee lounge and offers a variety of coffee and ice cream-based drinks and is home to many entertaining programs, including live music, gamer trivia nights, and other performances. Coordinate your activity by emailing jitters@uww.edu. Jitters is completely run by volunteers who can earn service hours and even receive a free drink during their shift. Stop in tonight at Jitters Coffee House, where fun events and community come together.
Welcome back to Hot Stuff. Our next topic is the best NBA jerseys.
Solely the jerseys, the aesthetic of the colors, the design are all key factors of a good jersey. We are not talking about the teams. I don't want to hear any sports talk, only aesthetic. Go.
All right. Fashion-wise, in the current NBA, I would say that it's the Boston Celtics. It's a very simple jersey, but when they go to their green and gold like they did a little bit in the postseason, it's very pleasing to me. Obviously, maybe it brings me back to my Packer roots with the green and gold, but I think that it's just a very nice jersey to look at.
I do like a shamrock. So
the Shamrocks are good.
Currently, this might be a bit biased because I'm a Bucks fan, but I like the current Bucks ones with the blue, the City Edition jerseys for this year, or maybe that was last year, one of the 2 years. They have this really nice blue, but if we're talking all time, give me the Raptors all time with the Raptor on the jersey. It was purple, there was some red in there. Beautiful, honestly.
I like a jersey that has a dinosaur on it. I'm disappointed they don't anymore, apparently. I think, why don't they have the mascots more so on the jerseys? Like, why aren't there Suns on the Suns jerseys? Why don't they have little more deer on the Bucks jerseys? They should have those on there.
Well, that's kind of where I want to go back with AJ. I don't think the blue one is the best one. I think that the traditional Bucks black one is, because they have the antlers on it. It's back to the style. You have like the kind of like the cream color in the logo, and it's a great traditional jersey, and it's just a great team to go along with it.
I can't argue with you there. If we're talking all-time Bucks, I like the old school purple ones. They were very clean, in my opinion. Very clean and very simple. It was just a simple Bucks logo with purple and green around it. That's all it was, and I really like that.
Taking it back to the Ray Allen age.
Yes.
However, they did have the Christmas jerseys where those would have been probably better if they didn't suck during that era.
True. I really like the Pistons ones too, the old school Pistons. Not the current Pistons where it's just Detroit Pistons with a basketball around it, and that's not very aesthetically pleasing. But taking it back when they had the piston on the jersey, they had the blue, the light blue on the jersey as well. Yes, it was great.
Wasn't that the Spurs? They had like blue and like white and like orange.
That would not be the Spurs.
No, not the old school.
Wrong.
They recently just came out with like somewhat of that.
They're like, no.
Not classic Spurs. Classic Spurs is always just black and gray.
Actually, I have a question for the girls. This isn't pertaining necessarily to the jerseys, but if you're watching basketball, would you rather see them play in short shorts or in shorts that go below their knees?
Oh.
Because they've had both in the NBA.
Yes.
Whatever the players are most comfortable playing in.
That's a good one. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I guess it depends how distracting it is, because I haven't seen it with the short era, and I've only seen the long shorts. So I'm not sure But whatever they're comfortable in, I guess, is
The
the most
short era
important
was
thing.
very interesting because they were playing in short shorts and they were wearing Converse as basketball shorts.
Like in the 50s?
I think the Converse are a look. Bring them
They're
back.
a look,
Back in the
but
70s.
not
I think there's
very
worse
ankle safe.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Not very at all.
Very in style though, and it kind of just prevailed. But now it's the Jordan era in the NBA.
Let them fall. Well, we'll be right back after commercial for our next and favorite segment of today's show, Person of the Week, right here on Hot Stuff.
The Royal Purple, the best place for all the latest news around the community and campus of UW-Whitewater. Here you'll find all different types of weekly news stories, including sports, arts and rec, biz and tech, and even fun and interesting things like trendsetter columns and the tweet of the week. The Royal Purple has a full staff to handle all of your advertising and article needs. Ad managers and sales representatives can help you get your ad in seasonal print issues online at royalpurplenews.com and out on our social media platforms. Editors and journalists would love to write features about your organization and follow-ups about your important events. For more information on student employment opportunities, advertisement services, or anything news, contact the Royal Purple over at @uww.edu or give us a call at 262-472-5100. Stop by our office and say hi on campus in McCutcheon Hall, room 113. For all of your local campus community news, check out the Royal Purple here at University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
Tech Crew is a position at the University Center that we have that employs students as workers to provide AV support for various events. Conferences, camps, orientations, entertainment events such as magicians, comedians, bands, and a wide variety of various things that the University Center hosts.
Tech Crew is a great place for people who are interested in lighting and sound to really get hands-on experience and to learn and to grow, and just to be surrounded by great people who also want to learn.
It is that atmosphere. It's fun, it's entertaining, you learn a lot. I've been here for a long time and I've learned a lot about various different types of people, different types of events. I've met a lot of connections that will help me later in life, and it's just fun to be around and do what you like to do in a setting where you can learn too.
Sign up for Tech Crew today.
The Department of Communication offers students the opportunity to explore the world through the faculty-led travel study program. The course consists of both in-class lecture and a 3-week travel component at the end of the semester.
You have a life that is insanely busy. You don't have to give up so much time to do a 3-week travel study, and you can compact a lot in 3 weeks.
The course is worth 3 credits and is open to all majors. The program features group travel with peers and faculty.
I think the benefit of traveling in a group like the travel study is there's always somebody there to experience new things with you, and you always have new friends to gain.
Travel Study offers a variety of travel destinations, including a trip to Ireland every other year. Develop new relationships, participate in enriching cultures, and experience personal growth while abroad.
With the travel study, it was so great being able to go to places and really experience the value that they can give to our own culture and just to me as a person.
For more information, please visit
Welcome back to Hot Stuff. It's time for Person of the Week, a segment where we discuss the week's most incredible, influential person. This week's Person of the Week is Joe Mabey. Joe is here because he asked us to be, and we got tired of listening to it, so here he is.
Womp.
I guess he can also clap with one hand.
He told us that's why he wanted to be Person of the Week, because he can clap with one hand, and I didn't believe him until he showed me, and now I feel contractually obligated to make him Person of the Week.
It's kind of weird looking, but it works, I guess.
Good for him.
He goes like that, really fast, and it claps.
So is he not here for a professional reason, like the track and field event we got coming up or anything like that? It's just because of him asking and his one-handed clap?
Yeah.
That's the reason? Oh, okay.
I'll also give him credit that he's also an openly Panthers fan, which is usually not something that you see around here, especially with how bad they are.
I do love big cats. I love tigers. I love lions. I prefer leopards.
Yeah.
If he likes panthers, pop off.
Panthers have a cool logo and jersey, but not the team to support it. But they did get the first overall pick, so maybe they're on a good side, but they also picked a quarterback with small hands.
That's why I like the Bengals. They have a cool helmet, too.
They also have Joe Shiesty.
They do.
You guys definitely seem like cat people.
Yeah.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Doja Cat.
Meow.
Doja Cat did look good.
How do you feel about that, Jess?
Oh.
Another thing about Joe Mabey. I saw him on the TVs this week. He was on College Beat.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he did a pretty good job with Alex Monty.
That's cool. That's cool. I didn't actually see that episode. I'll have to check it out.
I met Joe this semester. I was gone last semester, and the only time I saw him was when we were having technical difficulties last semester. So I don't know. I think maybe he doesn't like me because of that, because in his mind he associates me with tech difficulties. But he's been nice to me since. So
he's been nice.
So
pretty cool, I guess.
Thank you,
Pretty
Joe.
cool.
Everybody say thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you for fixing our tech problems.
We wouldn't have Hot Stuff without you.
You're the real guy, for sure.
Joe, you're the best. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. But be sure to tune in next time for another episode of Hot Stuff. Remember, the conversations are always hot and the tea scalding. We're your guest hosts, AJ and Drew Best, with your normal hosts, Jillian and Jessica. And we'll see you next time.